I should have known it would be you.
Voice acting! And its mother at that.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent.
I mean, that's fair, honestly. But yeah, if you come here uninvited, fewer still with good intent, honestly, it's fair. Look, I take no offense to their reaction. The hostility is what it is. C'est la vie.
Now, tell me why you are here.
I wish to make a parlay. Ooh. Ooh. Huh? I mean, yes, but also yes. I think it goes further if we say we want to speak with her, because speaking means we're not here to fight. I feel like if we just go, we wish to stop Nethog's attack on Ishgard, then it's like, I don't know, I feel like this is the right way to go. It probably doesn't matter, but this is how I feel is the right way to go.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
I know it doesn't matter, but whatever.
If you but knew the truth.
I am a
the
romantic.
Spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest.
I have been asking since like 2.3, 2.4, what started the fight? What started the fire? It wasn't me. Who did it? What did Ishgard do thousands of years ago?
Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Yes, please.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elysian tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home.
Oh, it's so interesting to see Kurthas not snowy, because that was a development of the Calamity. That dragon is cool.
Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Shiva. Who laid with the dragon,
While
right?
those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Heavensward in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elysian is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heavensward, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate.
Aww.
He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Heavensward ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Those wings are so amazing.
In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known.
Wow.
For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elysian.
The music is just so pretty right now.
It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
Stupid hunt for immortality.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart.
Oh?
Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Yeah, holy crap.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Where are you keeping that, Estinian, huh?
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead?
Not a bad idea.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
Come on.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh, I'm so excited. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait. Mother? No way! It's been so long! Oh, that's awesome!
Is autumn mist, my friend?
Oh, that's so good! Oh my god.
I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Oh, that's so awesome, man.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Damn right, Midgard Zormer. You son of a gun. So much is your fault right now, and I just...
Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude.
Yeah, I'm built different.
But will it be enough?
I am built different. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we've got the connection's not fully back, but like we got a little tingle. We got a little mommy tingle there.
Beyond Abalathia's spine,
Oh.
the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind.
Oh, that's so cool.
To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
They came. That's gorgeous. Oh, hey! First off, I love these trees. They're beautiful. Is that, don't actually say yes or no, but that's got to be the mountain that was in the background of the cinematic for Heavensward. There was like this icy blue mountain that the dragons were flying from, and I think it had like floating rocks around it. Oh man, it's so cool. This area is so neat. I love the music already. I am such a big fan. I love this zone a lot. Oh, I love this. Well, tan my hide and call me Leatherface. We have visitors. Sorry. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Giselle, it's been too long, girl. That it has, Marsa Champ. That it has. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Som-Al. Might we stay in Telfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, stay as long as you like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragon's been absolutely bleeding murderous of late. Dragon D, sorry. Forgive me, sir, but I'm not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did Giselle not explain things to you, boy? You've seen the towering Calum trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. Oh! Can they just not see them? And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. Interesting. I see. Thank you for that. So the dragons just really don't know / don't care. Huh. You're welcome. Now I know it won't stop Giselle here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for, especially if you're set on heading west. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Gnath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here? In Dravania? Alfie, she was aligned with the dragons. Why wouldn't she? It was in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the path of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Hraesvelgar. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully Marcy found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health. And in Telfeather, I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Gnath were once a peaceful people? Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. Sounds like they are... Oh, I forgot the word. Tempered. Sounds like they might be a little tempered to me. Sounds like they've got a primal and they're a little tempered. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. Honestly, fair. A more direct path then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we? We shall. Honestly, Estinian's right. Let's just go. Let's just go. Why? Don't worry about it. Let's just go. So, yeah. Should we chance to meet Marcy again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Gnath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alfie. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Estinian, don't be a stubborn fool. How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Yeah. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. To be fair, Estinian started it. Torque, pray reason with these two. Grunt. Grunt. Goals are the same. Truth of the past will be revealed, so side difference route. I say, ooh, our goals are the same. We're a team. You guys, we're a team. Quite, lest you forget our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Torque's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You know, I don't like that comment because Yazael is bringing the secrets of history to light. She's told us the secrets of history. So, like, I get Estinian doesn't trust her, but at the same time, like, I don't know. It's just kind of like, don't worry, Torque will have the vision that will reveal it all. And it's just going to be a vision that confirms what Isark told us. You had me keep my counsel until Torque's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. No one's baiting you! Our meeting with Hraesvelgar will likely provide the catalyst Torque's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on.
Vidofnir!
Oh. Yo. Hey, bud.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a Gnath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Appreciate the double check.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
I love Vidofnir already.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
Ooh.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
Huh?
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Fair.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
God! Estinian, shut up!
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Yeah.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing.
Please and thank you.
Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou
Love the
hast
piano
ever
right
been
now.
welcome, little one.
Love the piano right now. But what about the rest of us?
But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Gnath's god.
Ah, a primal who has tempered the Gnath to be Gnathty. Huh, get it? Nasty? Okay, sorry.
The Gnath have summoned a primal.
He's too smart for his own good.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
In the words of Obi-Wan Kenobi at the very beginning of Revenge of the Sith, when they show up to rescue Senator Palpatine, Count Dooku shows up. Killing primals is my specialty.
Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless.
You will
Only
try.
know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
To be fair, we're not breeding war here, we're ending war. Estinian looking. It's hard to tell when he's got a helmet on. Longingly, in some way, shape, or form, after Vidofnir. Ho ho ho! Back already, are we? I'm at the Gnath. Did you? And was you'd like to? I want to kill their god. Summoned a primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Gnath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe who are not going to be tempered. From what I understand, I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. Sounds promising. I don't know exactly what Gnath considered to be the right incentives. Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-trapped nectar, a basket of calamtree fruit, and always a Gnath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. Yummy. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping into the lower branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. It'd present little challenge to me too. Just saying. Now I shall collect the nectar with Master Alfie's arcane assistance. Oh, fine. I get to get the flesh. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. Huh. I guess it looks like.
Back on the menu, boys.
You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big husks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You've been most kind, Master Marcy. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. Damn it. I love Alfie, and I'm happy to see him kind of have a little bit of childlike humor involved here. Last one there's a rotten Nanka egg. That's good. That's fine. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Gnath, I think I would be suitably impressed. Alfie says, not knowing anything about this people and their culture. Yeah, a brown canvas bag. You did great, Alfie, on that presentation. Well, how long must we wait? How long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alfie. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. His dragoon senses are tingling. Oh, hey, bros. They look like Doctor Doom, except bug-like. Vath, Fleetfoot, Click, long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, column tree fruit, and Nonka flesh. They're always like, yes, Nonka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Oh, hell yeah. Click, come hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. That's fair. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. I love them so much. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come. This is not far. Honestly, fair. Who doesn't love good Nonka flesh in the morning? Personally, I'm a fan. That's a well-balanced breakfast right there. Click, welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's God. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. But if his words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Gnath's God, of the God the one mind summoned into our midst. So the one mind is like the main group of Gnath. Gotcha. Ooh. The one mind. These are the Gnath who reside in the main colony? Yes, they are one. Connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. One mind, hive mind. I love it. Interesting. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren, and with spear and spell and musket the dragon was slain. 'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. Estinian, shut the fuck up! That's gotta be the slogan for Heavensward. Estinian, shut the fuck up. Her face. He's like, what? You know what? Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. Of course it's the Asians. Of course. Why wouldn't it be the Asians? Of course it's the Asians. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons, his blades. Dravanian lands would become Gnath lands, and even larger and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Fair, dog.